Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, February 19, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Colorado Avalanche vs Buffalo Sabres. Colorado's defense has stepped up as well, allowing only 2.79 goals per game. Devon Toews and Cale Makar have combined for 7.8 defensive point shares and 102 blocked shots, while Erik Johnson and Samuel Girard have combined for 3.9 defensive point shares and 151 blocked shots to give the Avalanche 2 great defensive pairings. In addition, goaltender Darcy Kuemper is having a great season in the net with a .921 save percentage and a 2.38 goals against average on 957 shots. Through 48 games, the Colorado Avalanche's leading goal scorer is Mikko Rantanen. With his 31 assists, he is the second in overall points, coming in at 56. On the season, he is turning 15.3% of his shots into goals. In addition, the Avalanche have benefited from the strong play of Nazem Kadri, who is the team's overall leader in points. In Colorado's 48 games, he has come up with 20 goals on a shooting percentage of 12.7%. While on the ice, his offensive production has led to a plus-minus rating of 20. Colorado's top goalie is Darcy Kuemper, who is giving up an average of 2.38 goals per game. In his 34 games played, he has turned in 21 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. Through 47 games, the Buffalo Sabres goal and overall scoring leader is Jeff Skinner, with 34 points. He has reached his mark of 20 goals on a shooting percentage of 13.6%. So far, 15.0% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Tage Thompson, who has 18 assists to go along with his 16 goals. However, when on the ice, the Sabres are -6.0 in scoring differential. Buffalo's top goalie is Craig Anderson, who is giving up an average of 2.6 goals per game. The Sabres are having a season to forget. Offensively, the Sabres have struggled, only scoring 2.65 goals per game. Jeff Skinner and Tage Thompson have scored 36 goals and 32 assists, while Kyle Okposo, Dylan Cozens, and Victor Olofsson have added 29 goals and 45 goals to the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 6 active forwards have scored 7 goals or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the top-heavy offense as a result. In Colorado's 48 games, they have an above .500 record against the spread, going 32-13. So far, the Avalanche have been a good bet on the road as they have covered in 13 of their 21 road games. On the season, the Colorado Avalanche have a per-game scoring differential of 1.21. Even when playing on the road, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.73 goals. Heading into their game with the Buffalo Sabres, the Avalanche have a 3-2 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 12 goals, accounting for 57% of the overall scoring. Our first betting pick is Colorado Avalanche. The Buffalo Sabres get set to host the Colorado Avalanche with an overall record of 16-25-8. This mark places them 6th in the Atlantic Division. Through 49 games, the Sabres have scored 132 goals, giving them an average of 2.65. This output gives them a rank of 23rd among NHL teams. On defense, Buffalo is the 24th ranked unit, giving up 3.45 goals per contest. So far, the Sabres have played the 31st toughest schedule in the league. And, when taking into account Buffalo's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 29th in the NHL. Our second betting pick is over 6.5. Edmonton Oilers vs Winnipeg Jets. The Oilers are having a promising season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.29 goals per game. Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid have scored 60 goals and 76 assists combined, while Zach Hyman and Jesse Puljujarvi have added 28 goals and 30 goals to the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Kailer Yamamoto, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Warren Foegele have combined for 23 goals and 50 assists, while defensemen Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse have added 14 goals and 33 assists from the point to open up the offense. Through 48 games, the Edmonton Oilers' goal and overall scoring leader is Leon Draisaitl with 68 points. He has reached his mark of 35 goals on a shooting percentage of 20.6%. So far, 40.0% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Connor McDavid, who has 43 assists to go along with his 25 goals. While on the ice, his offensive production has led to a plus-minus rating of +10. Edmonton's top goalie is Mikko Koskinen, who is giving up an average of 3.15 goals per game. In his 26 games played, he has yet to turn in a quality start. Through 48 games, the Winnipeg Jets' goal and overall scoring leader is Kyle Connor, with 53 points. He has reached his mark of 28 goals, on a shooting percentage of 13.1%. So far, 18.0% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Mark Scheifele, who has 23 assists to go along with his 17 goals. However, when on the ice, the Jets are -11 in scoring differential. Winnipeg's top goalie is Connor Hellebuyck, who is giving up an average of 2.81 goals per game. In his 40 games played, he has turned in 25 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. The Jets have looked promising this season, but hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.94 goals per game. Kyle Connor and Pierre-Luc Dubois have scored 49 goals and 40 assists combined, while Andrew Kopp, Mark Scheifele, and Paul Stastny have added 41 goals and 49 assists to the top two lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 5 active skaters have scored 7 goals or more, and opponents can limit the top-heavy offense as a result. In Edmonton's 48 games, they have an above .50 record against the spread, going 24-21. So far, the Oilers have been a good bet on the road as they have covered in 13 of their 24 road games. On the season, the Edmonton Oilers have a per-game scoring differential of 0.19. Even when playing on the road, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.38 goals. Heading into their game with the Winnipeg Jets, the Oilers have a 4-1 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 19 goals, accounting for 66.0% of the overall scoring. Look for Edmonton to pick up the win over Winnipeg. Our first betting pick is Edmonton. The Winnipeg Jets get set to host the Edmonton Oilers with an overall record of 22-18-8. This mark places them 6th in the Central Division. Through 48 games, the Jets have scored 142 goals, giving them an average of 2.94. This output gives them a rank of 19th among NHL teams. On defense, Winnipeg is the 17th ranked unit, giving up 2.9 goals per contest. So far, the Jets have played the 9th toughest schedule in the league. And, when taking into account Winnipeg's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 17th in the NHL. Our second betting pick is over 6. Boston Bruins vs Ottawa Senators. The Bruins have looked promising this season, but hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.83 goals per game. David Pastrnak and Patrice Bergeron have scored 36 goals and 44 assists, while Charlie Coyle and Taylor Hall have added 22 goals and 32 assists to the top two lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 5 active forwards have scored 7 goals or more, and opposing defenses can limit the top-heavy offense as a result. The Bruins have gone 5-0 in their previous outings following a 2-game losing skid this season, and have already notched 7 victories on their past 8 trips to Ottawa. So, expecting anything other than a win for Boston here would be quite a bold move. Still, do consider backing the Senators with a plus 1.5 goal advantage. Ottawa has been beaten by more than 1 goal in just 2 of its most recent 7 head-to-head matchups against the Bees. It has lost by a margin of at least 2 markers in just 4 of its last 14 outings overall. The Senators are having a rough season and hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.68 goals per game. Brady Tkachuk and Alex Formenton have scored 27 goals and 31 assists, while Tim Stützle, Nick Paul, and Zach Sanford have combined for 26 goals and 28 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 6 active skaters have scored 7 goals or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the Senators' offense as a result. Our first betting pick is Ottawa Senators plus 1.5. A second win in the last 3 contests, 2-1-0, was on the cards for the Ottawa Senators, 18-25-4, who followed up Tuesday's 5-2 home loss to the St. Louis Blues with a 3-1 triumph against the Buffalo Sabres at KeyBank Center on Thursday. Zach Sanford, 8 goals, 15 points this year, Austin Watson, 3 goals, 4 points, and Brady Tkachuk, 16 goals, 36 points, all at the lamp for the Sens, who tied the game at 1-1 at 16:04 of the middle period after the hosts opened the scoring during power play in the first frame, adding 2 more markers, including an empty netter, in the final third. Ottawa is 5-4-0 in its last 9 matchups. The Boston Bruins, 27-17-4, were beaten for the 4th time in their past 5 outings, 1-3-1, dropping their second decision in a row, 0-1-1, after being dealt a 4-1 loss against the New York Islanders at UBS Arena on Thursday. Taylor Hall, 11 goals, 32 points this year, got the scoring rolling at the end of the opening frame before the hosts equalized during power play midway through the second period, with the Isles adding 3 more strikes, including an empty netter, in the final third. It was Boston's 7th loss in its last 10 overall outings, 3-5-2, with the team having gone 1-1-1 on its current 4-date road swing. Our second betting pick is under 5.5. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.